Okay. Hello and welcome. This is Mr. Rogers, and today we are playing some Space Engineers. Now, the base for this map is just the basic Space Engineer star system, but we of course have some mods. You can see a couple of the planets over there. If I hit Alt, you'll see all the markers. A couple on the other side of the planet there. They are far enough out that I should have to use jump drives to get to most of them, and then, you know, planets there that I haven't actually named yet. This is just a test of the settings with some additions made for single player to test out some of the stuff for the RMS upcoming server. RMS is the Red Matrix Space Group, which I'm a part of. You'll also have some people like Captain Rex and a few others. Oh. And there's already a Serenity. What could possibly go wrong? I did set a lot of PvE mods on here that probably won't be on the server at first, if at all. But, well, we're just going to go with it. Let's turn that off. Should probably get down here and make sure that this thing's antenna is off. At least for the foreseeable future. Aha. And hey, that saves on some power. We'll also go ahead and turn off the beacon if it's not already. Alright. So, anyway, yeah. Starting out on Earth, the whole idea of this is to test out the... Oh, got a little spike there. Settings. Make sure all the planets are reachable, stuff like that. And just kind of have fun with it. I don't plan on becoming anyone like, say, Splitsy or Captain Shack or Captain Jack or any of those other guys and gals that do that sort of stuff. Though to be fair, I don't know of any female streamers that do Space Engineers. If you guys know of any, let me know. Need to broaden my horizons in that aspect, I guess. So this is kind of start. Go make this my little base platform. The idea is I'll build into the wall here and make an actual processing base on the inside. I tend to not like being out in the open. I don't remember if I have meteors on for this or not. But I don't like being out in the open because those guys. Let's see, 6'5", 6'6". Okay, they're moving relatively away. Anyway, so the idea is for this recording and in the next couple, or I might just switch over to doing some live streams once, you know, YouTube gets the authentication taken care of and all that. Build the base, we'll build a ship. I'll probably just grab one from the workshop. I am not good at building ships outside of very specific rules, so if it's a mining vessel, I tend to do alright at that. They tend to be bricks. I'm not Space Engineers. No Space Engineers professionalism here. I do, however, like taking things on the workshop and taking them apart to find out how they work. I've seen some excellent stuff over the years, and it only gets better, especially with mods. Keen, pay attention to the modding community. That's all I'm saying. You know what, let's go ahead and fly on over to this. I'll probably actually be messing around with gravity drives in this as well, which would be a first for me because I've never actually worked with a gravity drive of any sort. No gravity drive experience whatsoever. Oh, this is one of those funky ones. Okay. Well, guess what, funky machine. I actually had the resources to get me a better grinder, so... we'll get to that battery. And now I can't roll no more. I did, however, get extremely lucky by not damaging this too much. Rainbow drill. Alright, what all do I have in my stuff here? Scrap and detector components and all sorts of nifty little things. Probably toss some of this out. Actually, I'll probably toss these tools, but first, need to find, let's see, parachute block I don't care much for. Oh. I swear I just saw lightning. Come on, rotate. Rotate. That's a battery. Let's see, that's light armor. Oh, did I accidentally? Oh, here we go again. Let's see, that was a button panel. Don't know if that did anything. Looks like I may have accidentally taken out a cargo box if it was there. Oops. Oh wells. Components. And I may have wandered a little too far from my base. That's either ice or iron. We did throw those on just because we could. I'm a goober and didn't take a GPS of that either, did I? I did not. But, yeah. Oh, wait, I think I see it. I think that's it over there. Watch me going the way wrong direction. Oh well, it's one of them things. One thing that's always a bit odd with doing Space Engineers is the way the stuff renders. So, further out you are, sometimes the better you can spot inconsistencies. Spotted specifically these things rotating because they kind of flicker at the distance. And since I have new stuff, get this basic assembler going partly. Still need 40 construction components. Alright. I do have some things like a better hydrogen engine, stuff like that turned on. Mostly because get some more stone and stuff. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a pain. Hydrogen efficiency and stuff like that just allows me to play it a little bit better. What I'm mostly watching for is the weapons mods and the I think what it's called. Weapons mods, planetary mods, and certain building block mods. I'm watching to make sure they interact alright. These things shouldn't cause any problems. I did throw in the hacking computer, but that probably won't make it onto the server just because of tick issues. I'm not sure about the nanobot drill and fill system. If it is, that's going to be like a one per faction sort of thing. I play on a server that has it, and let me tell you, one is sometimes enough. Just for testing purposes, we threw it onto a model. What group was it? Captain Jack and the Last Damn Gamer guys. I found it through them. Have something called the Keep. It's a variation on the green mobile fortress. That's base game stuff. Very well made. But pardon me. Don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. Anyway, they turn around and their nifty things. Oh, there, that's what's so expensive right there. That antenna stuff is heavy. Anyway, um, we slapped one of those drill and fills on the keep and just kind of drove around over some deposits. And the nanite drill and fill system is really, really useful. I highly recommend it for single player and smaller servers where you can have that extra, how to put it, and that was lightning. I'm going to get struck, I just know it. Anyway. Where you can have that extra sort of space, I guess you could say, room to work with in the computing processes. It doesn't damage, like you can set it up to not damage stone, but I'll pick up the other ores that are in the area. And it will do it fantastically. And in doing so, you avoid that, increased voxel damage size and file, and also limit your damage to the terrain. I also find it great for building bases. Like, I will probably use one to tunnel inward on this, and it'll create a mostly level floor and a, decently squared hole. It just kind of saves you the headache on stuff. Alright, what do we got queued for production? I honestly don't know if I need this much. I don't know what this is queued up for. We're going to, however, combine this, combine that. Get rid of that for now, because I need these for sure. I have no idea what I was building there. Anyway. Let's go see what exactly I need left. And then we'll work on that. But we'll see. There's actually a small group of us that are working on this, so that's 3. This is construction components. Alright, it's 30. This needs 40, so I need 43. Well, let's work on this thing first. 43, some metal grids, some small steel tube. So, some structure components there. Alright. Well, metal grids are a bit overpaid. Those require cobalt, and I don't have any readily available at the moment, so we're going to need to take apart something like this here thruster. Now, you notice this is only, I think, 1 yeah. But if you look underneath and not hit random buttons like I do, that guy there is, I think, 4. So we get some of our components out of that. But yeah, it's just not really going to be doing anything major, I don't think, at the moment. 16 small steel tube. We'll just kind of work with what we got and go from there, I guess. Hopefully everything works out. I think a lot of the spikes are coming in whenever a ship appears. Active weather certainly isn't helpful. Let's see, production. Do I have any small steel tubes? Set to build. I do not. Well, I noticed we have a bit of a problem. So we'll need the assembler first, which is only minorly annoying. As long as I didn't make it to where I can't access it. Need 6 more there, plus the computers, plus 2 more motors. I know it's not enough computers, so might as well not. But anyway. So, oh yeah, nice lightning strike there. No, I wonder. They got lightning. Do they have lightning routes? No, not seeing anything involving lightning rod. It could just be I'm an idiot spelling it wrong though. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, what do we got over here? A harpy. You know what? Let's find a way to access this here grid, because I really don't want that coming near me at the moment. And we're just going to take these 2 turbines and turn them off. I can survive if I lose that. I cannot, well, except for survival kit. But given it's not coming straight, it's going more that way. We're going to keep an eye on it. For now. But the sooner I get inside, the better. That much is assured. So. I do have some things on, like the corrupt drones with the hacking bot, no less. So I'll have to remember to keep that sort of stuff in mind. A couple other things. You might notice that one over there is called Atlantica. That is our water planet. We are testing the water mod for use. I've already played on a few servers that have it. I personally enjoy it. Don't know, may not be for everybody. Gotta remember it's on the wall without the flashy light bulbs. I'm just distracted by shiny, that's all there is to it. But, this back here. But anyway, the, hacking bots should make capturing things like that easier. Again, just due to server sim, we probably won't be having any of that in the official server. Water mod's fun. I've already made a few ship designs that I'm working on a private world that make use of the water a bit more, we'll say, dynamically. If you've ever seen those firefighting airplanes that fly in, swoop up what they need and go, never really stopping. I designed a couple of vessels around that concept. I'm not going to say they work perfectly by any means, mind you, but they do work. And that really does change the idea of fully hydrogen-powered ships to me. I usually do hybrids, with hydrogen being not necessarily the primary source. They're more of the, oh, I need it source. Oh, well, that answers the question of if I have meteor storms on or not. So meteor storms, private world only. They cause too much voxel damage for a server, in my opinion. See if we can spot where this one's coming from. Over there. And I'll fly out and be like, hey, what did we get? here in a little while. And I'll also probably turn it off. Yeah, I think I'll turn it off. I'm not much of a fan of the damage they cause. I'm heading east, so whenever I come back around, I want to head west. Sometimes you can get in here and, you know, oh, it's not telling me anything. Fly up, look around for some more. We saw a bunch of meteors come in, so we know there should be a chunk. Ore detectors work a lot better for this. Get in here and, you know, that's clearly something. Let's find out. Or not. No, it could just be mistaken. And we got some silver. These are the only way to get things like platinum on the ground. That says ice. Well, let's say jack to the squat. So, you know, there's that. The drill's really not so good at detecting that stuff. Oh, this one, ice. But what is good is the actual ore detector devices. I play on a server that's got meteors turned on. It's just a little small little group. Decent guys and gals on it. One person I've never heard speak but recently discovered is apparently female. I don't know. I don't really care. Awesome people are awesome people. That's all that matters to me. Like I said, I don't think I've ever heard them speak, period, at all. So, I always just assumed it was a moniker, and that if they wanted to announce what they were, they'd do it. Never really cared otherwise. Alright, back appears. Need the assembler. We'll use the assembler to get the small steel tubes, and then the small steel tubes will get this thing built. Alright. Harpy flew over. I wonder if it got hit any by the thing. That'd be hilarious. Meteor storm taking out a drone of some sort. Both those back on. Alright, and now I can come down here and just snag up the resources. This thing will be getting completely ground down. I don't really keep it as my first mining ship. Plenty of people say, no, do keep it. It's just not my flavor. I personally prefer, if you need to build a mining ship, look at someone like Splitsy or Texfire or any of those guys. They do Armco team, and I forget who else. I mean, there's plenty of YouTube videos about your first miner, and they all do really well. A lot of them do utilize the landing craft like that and show you how to go from there. It does make things simpler, but like I said, it's just kind of not my thing. Alright, now that we got that, access this, get my 14 small steel tubes. Oh, did I miscount? I needed 20 total. I'm a derp. Alright, production. Inventory, snag. Now I have a fully functional cargo container. Alright. This is where my fun really begins. Because now I tear that thing apart. And bring the survival kit up and bring the O2 generator up. Unknown signal is detected. I might worry about that later. Let's go ahead. Do I have any steel plate on me? I have a little bit. Let's see. Let's put that there. Okay, not too bad. I've heard a way of doing it, but not too bad. But, yeah. So, yeah, this one's probably just going to be a quiet video. I might go poke something bigger here in a minute just to show off how easily I die. If the lack of energy doesn't get me first. If you have any mods you would suggest, by all means, let us know. I'll slap it in here and we'll see how it works. Also, let me know what you would think. More PvE or more PvP? Balance of both. I personally prefer balance. There are just some people who don't like fighting players because players can be annoying. And if they can find a loophole in the rules, some of them will do so, not even blink. Even though, you know, it's kind of against the spirit of the server, so to speak. I've run into that before. Where players would intentionally skirt the rules. They know what they're doing is not necessarily welcome, but they don't care. And the admins are kind of tied at the hands. Because it wasn't something they thought of to put in the rules. It might later become a rule, but we'll deal with it as we come to it. I personally am looking forward to RMS finally having kind of their own home. It's definitely been long awaited, I think. Alrighty. So first things first. We want the O2 gen taken care of first, I think. And I want to slip it on the back end of that. Not too sure I'm comfortable with the enhancements I did to the jetpack functionality. I was expecting a little bit of an enhancement because it's a side effect of something else I put on there. But this is just getting a little ridiculous. I think this one's actually more powerful, but we'll look at that later. This is the vanilla version. Vanilla bean. As you can see, we need a lot of steel plate. Where must I get it? Well, we're going to get some of it from here, honestly, but some of it is going to come from down here. This thing honestly has a lot of basic resources for my starting base in it. If anyone's wondering how I managed to get my grimy paws on the enhanced equipment, it's because my grimy paws were able to snag some of these off camera real quick from those boxes. Got a little too lucky with that in my opinion. Give me the skins any day. At least then I can make a few cents on the marketplace, I guess. We're going to leave that. I'm going to find a way to snag that. Oh, I was paying attention to my inventory. Um, so those batteries are a bit resource intensive due to those power cells, which it doesn't say, but power cells actually get ground down into scrap, which is rather unfortunate. But we're going to work with it. Get all these kind of pumped in here. Uh, I'll worry about things like ion thruster building later. Like I said, I'm going to lean hydrogen for now. And we're just going to cut this ship up to get what we need. In other news, what's everyone think of the United States election cycle? You thought Americans were messed up before. Wait until we get into politics. Ugh. Anyway, I'll actually try to avoid that. I'm personally just gonna say, for the sake of the believed integrity of the system, just do the recount. If Biden won, he'll win again, assuming he won fairly. If we keep finding these inconsistencies and stuff that show the system's been messed up, believe me, we should get that fixed. I don't care who won or lost so much as the integrity of the nation is what's at question right now. And that's a very not cool thing to have something like that at question. Especially not by this large of a contingent of the population. Take that for what you will. That's the end of politics for the day. We'll probably do more later. So, besides me testing for the RMS Home server, I do play on other online servers. Don't have permission to stream for many of them yet. You might see me do that from time to time. My personal favorites are the Expanse Collective, which I will tag down in the description, and pardon me, the hey, that works. Got distracted. Sigma Draconis group. Um, they're actually both those use a cluster, so you have two different systems you can go to. Gives you a nice little change of pace. Sigma is by far the more advanced of the two in certain aspects. But you know what, Draco? The Expanse Collective, nice, quiet. PvE heavy with some PvP. Sigma is, I want to say, mostly PvP leaning at the moment, but does have some PvE elements. They also got kind of a democracy thing going. They got the King of the Hill points in there. It's really invested, we'll say. I'm not going to say it's great or anything. I'm going to encourage you to try it out yourself. But I like what they've done. Not advertising, or how to put it. I will say these are my favorites. They are not paying me to advertise or anything like that. And I'm always looking for more servers to join into. I mean, the more you play, the more you learn. I've learned things playing on these servers that I haven't learned since I've started playing. Granted, I don't have, I only got a few hundred hours in the game, I think. I have to check to be sure. Nothing fancy. I personally have more experience with things like Minecraft and stuff like that. Alright, Was I an idiot and did not place this the right direction? I think I was that idiot. Hold on. Let's see. 602 gen. Oh, I was that cookie. Oh, well. You all can laugh with me at my own mistake. Yep, see another spike in problems as, let's get a look at it. We're going to rotate. Uh-huh. Now we weld. Anyway.
Energy low.
Yes, I'm aware my life support systems might fail. Can I see it from here? Only barely. One of the so-called serenities. I might go up, try and snag one here in a little while.
Inbound.
Ooh, what's that meteor storm set to? That's awfully... Oh, there it is. Alright, looks like all the meteor storm stuff's going to come out of that sector. Got some debris from that one. Danger close. Yeah, we're definitely turning these off here in a little while. Smash into a tree there. That'd be just kind of a humiliating way to die. Ice. 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 Magnesium. Ooh, cobalt. Oh, actually, it looks like the magnesium's underneath this. A legit magnesium ore deposit. If that's the case, I'll show you how the drill and fill system works. Anyway. Cool. Ooh, that's legit deposit too. Sweet. Oops, silicon. Won't say no to that. Let's see if I can play a little game of spot the silicon ore here. I'm usually no good at that. See, did I get any? A little bit. So, anyway. I digress. Cobalt. All that. Alright, and then there were a couple that impacted on top of the base. You'll probably notice some of these just don't have anything in them. For those of you who don't know, the meteors contain every possible resource. That includes stone. And in this case, rather sizable pockets of ice, apparently. Oh. Cobalt and this one. This is why I didn't want these on. I completely spaced on getting it turned off. See this weird kind of whitish vein here? That is platinum. Now, platinum is what you need to make certain things, such as the ion thrusters. If it's found on a planet, I don't mind it so much hitting the planet. But cobalt is supposed to be a rare resource. And platinum is space only, last I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Anyway, so this is just kind of an introduction to what I'm up to. I'll be ending this video here, and then I'll start up another one that's a little bit longer, and I'll actually get into editing that to show you some base progress. Actually, let's go ahead and refine this up here, because I'm pretty sure most of these can be refined by the basic refinery. Platinum can't, silver can't, gold can't. I'm pretty sure. Not sure about cobalt. I'm pretty sure silicon can. Anyway, see y'all in the next video.